Yes. Welcome back, people. Shout out to people in the chats already. Shout out to Skills, my guy, Kyle. Shout out to Geordie Tune for life, giving me that little heads up. Appreciate, you know what I mean? I'm still new to this, brother. Any help, you get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you even telling me that information. You didn't even have to. So I appreciate you. Big up to the Geordies, them. Yeah, people, them podcasts. Got man like Cav in the building.
Yes,
And of
yes.
course, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. All is well over here at the moment. So, now I'm
Yeah, and
saying,
obviously, yeah, and
I'm
obviously
good.
all that's going on in the football world at the moment, still fresh. You get what I'm saying,
Mm.
bruv? Like, obviously, I see Neves and what's his name, Cancelo,
Cancelo.
still trying to kick ball. That a minute silence. You get what I'm saying? And obviously,
Yeah.
I watched the clip. It cut deep. You get what I'm saying? They're humans. You know what I mean? But
Sad,
supposed
man. It's sad.
brother, it's
It's,
horrors. It's horrors, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's still cut
yeah.
deep. It's still raw. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think they're gonna bury him tomorrow, ain't they? Jota? Like I think they had a wake yesterday or today, and they're gonna bury him. Like it's a yeah, it's
Why?
all it's all yeah, and it's supposed to be a transfer window, bruv. You get me? But this month, this bruv, we spoke about it yesterday. You get what I'm saying
Ju-
about being
Ju-
triggered?
Ju-
Go on,
July started off mad already, bro.
bro.
What, we
Yeah,
4 days into July? It's
brother,
been mad. It's been
it's
mad.
crazy. Like I said yesterday, people that watched the live show yesterday, it's scants. You'll be coming in later. I was saying about things can be affected. People can be affected in different ways from anything in life, death or what's going
100%.
on or triggered. You get me? That was
Mm, mm.
yesterday, bro, and that still
Yeah.
ain't sunk in yet.
Mm,
And then today, obviously, you're an Arsenal fan, and we're humans anyway.
mm.
You know what we're gonna get into for the first part. You get what I'm saying? We'll get into
Yeah,
that,
bro.
and I know you got a lot to say on that. I'm just a impartial guy, but I have my opinions as well. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, first
Mm.
of all, let's just go straight in, bro. We'll get into the whole party thing. Obviously, we'll get to it right now.
Yeah,
This is the statement I'm led to believe for Rizzo, trusted source. You're saying that is an actual statement. It's a very short statement, bro.
very short statement.
Bro,
Very
you
short.
know
I mean,
us.
I think right now that's probably the best they could have said right at this moment because if they would have made it too long-winded or you know what I'm saying, so they probably just they short and sweet, and then I guess another time they might speak more on it, which I doubt because he's no longer an Arsenal player. So I think they will probably see it as he's not our player no more. So we don't really have to be making massive statements. But it's mad. It's mad the way I've seen people going online.
Mhm.
I see some people saying some horrible people. Some people saying it should have been him and not Jota in the car.
Oh, raw.
Um, yeah, bro, it's crazy. People, this
Well, you know what, bro?
it's been mad. It's been mad, bro. It's been
Whatever,
mad.
whatever our opinions are, mine, yours, or whatever. Like even certain things I've seen, I'm like, we'll get to that anyway.
Mm,
People are triggered in the way they're triggered. Who
yeah,
knows what people going through in their lives? You get me? I've seen certain things. You get me? I'm like
yeah.
raw, but I'm like maybe that's just the way they. You get what I'm saying? But man can still speak on it and have different opinions, have a
Mm,
sensible conversation. You get what I'm saying?
definitely.
This statement though, always like you said, you see some comments. I see some man say, "Boy, that's a shameless statement." You get me? Like that's not me saying that.
Mm,
That's what people. I've seen the comments. It's just like
yeah, the
I'm gonna have
majority
to
is
read it.
saying
Out,
it.
I have to read it again just to deep it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-mm.
Thomas Partey. The player's contract ended on June the 30th due to ongoing legal proceedings. The club is
Hmm.
unable to comment on the club. So when they say legal proceedings, is that to do with Arsenal as well? Then I'm confused.
Nah,
Or
nothing to do with us, man.
yeah, shout out to Lynn by the way. Big up to you, man. Each and every time.
Again,
Shout out to Magic J. Yeah, man. Big up to everyone in there already. It's all 12 of you early. Hit a like. Get me if you're new to this. Hit a sub. We do this. We chat about all
yeah,
things comfortable or uncomfortable. That's my thing. But
exactly.
Yeah, no, I'll just deep in that legal proceedings, bro.
Hmm.
Like to who? What to party? Both? Like what is there?
Yeah,
Because we know
it's
who's
him,
going in the
isn't it?
background.
It's him. It's not Arsenal. It's him.
Do you have? Do you kind of get it from some people that say this is a shameless statement? You know, like
I
almost
can
just
I
like,
can
boy,
get
it's not our problem. You get me?
I can get it because people, bro, people have got that narrative. People saying, "Oh, Arteta knew, Arteta hid it from the world and still played him. The
Yeah, I
club
see
hid
that.
this and did that." Like I've even heard people say, "Oh, the police thought, oh, let's wait until their season finishes first to then put this." Bro, the police are not waiting. Yeah, they're not waiting to Arsenal season finishes to put a statement like this out against Partey. Do you think they give a damn about Arsenal, bro?
You know, the government
They
and the
don't
police,
care.
bro, they handle business. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They don't care.
Um,
They don't care about Arsenal, bro. Do you know what though? What I'm gonna say is, yeah,
yeah, so you're saying,
is that the 5 counts, yes, serious. 3 women. I believe allegedly 2 of them are his exes. Allegedly. Um, and it's one of them things where for me,
oh, it's too much.
he's been charged, but there's been no official court case. He's not been
Not yet.
found guilty. Mendy was given 6 cases and he bust them all and he was innocent. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Partey's innocent. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying sometimes you just gotta let the court of law do their job. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's a shame because it brings back memories because one of my boys spent almost a year inside due to certain similar allegations, and it was only because it came out, her records, her WhatsApp records, where the person involved admitted that to one of her friends, they had an argument and something had to do with another girl, and she wanted to punish him, and made it up. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying these ladies are making it up. I'm far from saying that. But I'm just saying, like that situation, let the court of law do their job. If it comes out that yes, he's guilty, put him away. Put him away. Take his money. Put him away for good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of them players I'm sorry, players. Come like I'm a player, I'm not one of them people that's already on that thing like, nah, he must DIE, he must this, he's that, he's the Arsenal are disgusting. For 3 years, Arsenal knew he was doing this and they still played him and this, and then they're comparing. I hate the cold comparing thing. You got people going back and forth. You got other fans saying, yeah, well, look at Basuma for Tottenham. Tottenham signed him while he was still in an investigation, which obviously he bust as well, but he was. And then you've got talking about Mendy, then you're talking about this person. It's a lot of point scoring between fans at the minute, and it's a serious situation because there's a lot of victims out there that they're not getting the sympathy they should get. They're not getting the help they should get because there's too many trolls out there. Like just I don't know. It's mad.
Yeah. What I will say for that is well, before I even get to it, so like big up my brother DJ Magic J. Go check out his thing, Tea and Crumpets. So big up to Magic J. But when I see comments like put him in prison, which Magic J is saying, and I've seen the loads of that, just like completely dismissive. I've seen certain content creators completely dismissive. You get what I'm saying? Because it is emotional.
Bro, I see the same people say the same thing about Mendy.
Right.
Same people saying the same thing about Mendy. Put him in prison. He's dirty. He's this. He's that. Blah 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 blah. And look what happened, bro. Look what happened. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not defending Partey, but I'm just saying this is a perfect example of people jumping the gun and going crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? Just all you have to do is just let the court of law do their thing, man. That's it. Simple.
I hear you, bro. And see, and this is why this is a very touchy subject, because some people will speak like Magic and some people will speak like Davey. That's why I'm very careful how I speak and the tone of my voice how I speak, bro. Because I know victims of rape, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not a woman. Do you get what I'm saying? And you said something there. There's actually, like I said, we don't know. You understand? He's being charged. So what I will say about the charge is, let's not get it twisted, though. He's being charged. It's a high-profile case. And they've been doing this investigation for a very long time, years, I believe, and proper reopened it in January, yeah, by Andy Furley or someone like that. That. So trust me, for high.
That's the thing people get though. Charge doesn't mean you're guilty.
Let me land. No, I'm with you. Bro. You know
yeah. Go on.
Just get my little. To get me. So my whole thing is like, it's a high-profile case, bro. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? Like I said, I want to get there about man, chucking the bucket in my ready and rare. I hate that, but everyone's emotions are different, bro. So I'll put that in perspective. As hard as it is, I got people that I fuck with on the internet, and they're very emotional, going straight at it, like fuck him, all this. You get what I'm saying? But let's not get it twisted. Five, not one, 5 counts of you know what, yeah. And remember, they have to present it to the CPS.
Yeah.
And the CPS, you get me, they can decide whether yes or no. You get me? So I don't know. I hope not, bruv. Like, bruv, I hope this is madness. Like, you don't want to even talk about these things. Do you get what I'm saying? It almost makes you think, well, at least one of them counts must stick. To give 5 counts, bro, that's a lot. And then one sexual assault, and then on top of that, let's believe it. Three girls, whether it's exes or not, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But then Mendy was same 6 counts. But before the six different women.
We'll get onto that. Just stick to this party thing right now. Trust me, bro. We've got time. Shout out to everyone in the chat as well. That's watching. Get me. Hit that sub if you need to.
Evening, Davey. Evening.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. I'll do the comment. Yeah, it's man. I try to keep up. You know me. I'm slow. Get me. But because I'm just thinking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, the 5. This ain't no joke, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a proper thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And you touched on something there, which unfortunate. You've seen it in the public eye and just in life in general, like you said with your friend. There's a lot of gal out there. You get me? Yes, people say, but there's been leaked audios and tweets. Brother, the system don't work like that. Man has to have his day in court, like Davey said. Do you get what I'm saying? But it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. You understand, bro? And if all these things actually go through, we're willing to believe that man has actually done all this, whatever the situation was of the R word thing. You still got to think about. That's why this whole society is fucked, bro. Because man still got to think about those victims, bro. And if they know in their heart, if they know in their heart, these girls know this is going on, and they have to sit through this, bro. See a man play ball, see a man get praised still. You get what I'm saying? So it's
gonna hurt, man.
It's gonna hurt, bro. So man's got to be balanced. You understand? Let's not ever get it twisted. But then,
trust me, I've any person, male or female, because we both go through domestic violence, male and female both go through it. So anyone that's been through the R thing, domestic violence, anything, I have the utmost sympathy. People shouldn't. They shouldn't go through that. Footballers, I feel that footballers are targeted a lot.
Shout out to Paul. Yeah.
Right. Footballers are targeted a lot, more than a lot of people. So they got to be more clever about the way they're doing things. They got to be more clever. But you see, it's mad how society's it's funny, bro, because the same, right? Listen, we know as fans, his name was never mentioned, right? His name was never mentioned, but everybody knew it was Thomas, right? That kept coming up in the news the last few years, but his name was never mentioned. But everybody, even when I go to games, when I'm at the Emirates, the opposition fans are singing the song about him and stuff like that. So it's been going on for years, right?
How the song
And the
go,
thing
bro?
I
No,
hate,
how the song?
the
Let
thing I
me know,
hate,
brother. How the song go?
nah, man, no,
We're not singing. I'm saying,
I'm
what's
not
the
gonna
words like?
sing that. No, but
Not
they would say she said no, Partey. She said no.
okay.
Oh, she said no.
Okay.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those songs like that, and there's another song which is more filthy, which I'm not gonna say. But the thing is, what is kind of annoyed me today about other Arsenal fans, right? Hypocrites, is that today this has come out today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these same Arsenal fans I'm seeing, oh, he's this, he's that, he's blah, 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 whatever. You know, this has been going on for 3 years,
Yeah.
but you were supporting him and praising him from the rooftops. And he's the best midfielder in our team last season. The same people last week when his contract ran out and we were told he's leaving the club, right? Certain people are saying to me, nah, man, you gotta keep Partey, man. Best midfielder, da, da, da. Knowing what had been going on for the last 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
people still championing him, right? And I was like, boy, you know what? Maybe it's time, innit? Maybe it's time. I was one of them fans that I weren't really heartbroken, like he's gone at all. Now, them same people that was bigging him up, knowing what had been going on for the last 3 years, they're the same ones now. Ah, oh, he's this, he's that. He needs to get 100 years. He needs to get da-da-da. But you knew the accusations from the last 3 years. So why didn't you think to yourself, okay, I know he's been going through these things. Let me not champion this guy. Let me just remain quiet, not champion him, just in case something comes out. Like there's a lot of hypocrites.
That's
And
why.
another thing I say, one more thing I gotta say, yeah, is that
Talk, bro.
you've got on the internet some of these same guys. That's why I wish I could just go on the internet and out some of these people. You got the same people reposting, talking up Bonnie Blue, and what she's doing with 18-year-old going to universities, colleges, and sleeping with however many people in these colleges and stuff. And the same people, yeah. Even some of the ladies that are seen on Twitter today going mad. The same people are saying, "Oh, Bonnie, smiling, Bonnie." Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's all right. But it's crazy, bro. It's a lot
I've
of
seen
madness.
I've seen some. Well, not some. But I got questions because I've seen like certain like support groups, and I'm big up for that. Having support groups and Arsenal against sex. I can't remember what it's called, but all of that. And I see a little statement they've got, and yeah, and they're right with that statement. I was like, yeah, cool. I was just wondering with that statement. I can't remember the exact words because I don't want to misquote it. You get what I'm saying? You know, when they were just like they're disgusted with the club, disappointed with the club because they knew these investigations were going on, but they still let a man play. You understand, and get all the love when they know there's victims out there, or that's what they say, the victims.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if they put out that same kind of statement before this came out today of having a go at Arsenal for playing. Maybe they have. I don't know. That's what I'm just wondering if that's the case.
The minority, a very small percentage. Yes, there have been fans through this whole thing saying, "Nah, he shouldn't be playing." There was even our own fans joining in with the songs about him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there have been a minority of fans, but the same energy wasn't kept when he's performing last season, when he's putting in top quality performances. These same people that were not happy with him were praising him. Best DM in the world, Thomas Partey. He's a legend. He's this, is that, and give him a new contract. These are the same people that today I'm seeing losing their heads.
No, you know what?
But
Yeah, no,
you knew, everyone
yeah,
knew what was going on.
no, big up, bro. You get me? The man have to say. There's a few females in there that follow me, and they're in the chat as well. You get me? Like they're females. You get what I'm saying? Because man ain't a female, so they, you get me? It's different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Listen, if he's
my,
listen, if he's guilty, you throw him under the jail. If
bro,
he's
dash
guilty.
him away, bro. Like
Yeah,
so for
that's what you
example,
do.
I see Magic in the comments. Big up Magic again. So he's kind of got
Mm.
see how he's speaking. Well, first of all, the laughing emoji thing, each of their own is free speech in it, but it's not really a funny
Yeah.
matter, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Magic. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a sensitive thing, bro. Like, you get me? But each of their own, you're writing what you're writing. Big up to my brother. But I got to call that when I call that what I got to call that. You get me? We keep it 100 at it.
Mm.
And it's girls in there as well, like, so let's keep it, you know what I mean, bro? Let's have some, have a serious conversation. But in the way he's talking, like again, it's like it's already been guilty. You get what I'm saying, bro? And that sits with me wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I chuck a man in jail and all that. It's just like I said, bro. Them thing there, red flag, bro. I remember it's 5. I'll say it again. It's 5 counts. I think one's gonna stick at least, and it doesn't matter if it's one that sticks or 5. One's enough, bro. It's fucked. Do you get what I'm saying? So if these things are, you get me,
Yeah.
man, get the book chucked at him, and man's guilty, bro. Because you have to, not what you
It's
see on Twitter and all them things. It's a judicial system. You have to go by the book, whether you like it or not. Have to go by the book. You understand? He's been charged. He ain't been found guilty yet. And if man's found guilty, bruv, vanish. That's your. I don't want to say online what I want to say. What should happen to a man that does them despicable things?
Oh,
You
100%.
get what I'm saying?
If you do it, you know what I mean. You're the worst kind of human being. But I just believe everyone should, I believe in everyone should be given a chance. If he's come out and
Sounds sticky
denied
though.
it,
Yeah.
but I'm saying he's come out and he's denied it. He's denied all the accusations. So, you know what I mean?
So what's your take? So do you? All right. So obviously Arsenal. What's your view in it? Because obviously I heard a lot of people like we're talking about people saying, "Raw," but Arsenal knew what was going on. Get me? I was because remember at one point I had a little no, after the interview of the games when he's like, yeah, all he's been through and all that, like a little side comments I take like about this. You get me? Like because it's the biggest open secret. You get what I'm saying? Before the charge came.
Basically.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like so it's like what's like
Today's the first time he's actually been named. Today.
No, he's out. Yeah, he's outed, bro. He's out. He's fully outed. Do you believe like I've seen a lot of people debating? Obviously, Arsenal knew what was going on, like the Arsenal against can't remember the name. Arsenal against sexual violence, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they said, do you think it was right then or not? Because it's a serious conversation. That part as well.
Yeah.
Do you think if a man ain't been found guilty or something, it's like being at any place of work? Obviously, it's different. It's football. It's like being at work, bro. Let's say you work in retail.
Yeah.
And then remember, right or wrong, bruv, because you have to believe that's the big thing that everyone has a big support for, trying to have a big protest for is that whether you got girls that make fake accusations or not, if a female makes the accusation, a complaint, you have to listen. And I believe that. You have to listen.
To be fair.
So hold on. So when that's going on, and anyone can say anything. Anyone can say, "Oh, yeah, he raped me," or "Look at this." Do you think like they should suspend the player, put like out of respect of the alleged victims at the time? Remember, it's alleged. Yeah. Do you think they should stop a man from playing his trade, paid or not, or do you feel like, nah, man should just like he ain't been fine enough and let him play? Like have Arsenal done it the right way in your opinion, or you're not sure how you look at it?
Do you know what I think? Because if you realize when these things first came out, Partey, he was injured a lot of the time. He's out for quite a period. You get what I'm saying? So maybe the club was doing their due diligence and seeing right. has my player been charged? Do you have significant evidence? At the time, they could have been told, no, he hasn't been charged. There's not enough significant evidence to charge him. It's just hearsay right now. So from that aspect, what do? Do you know what I mean? You're paying the guy 200K odd a week.
Mm-hmm.
You play him. You play him. You continue to play him because there's been accusations, but like I said, at the time there was no evidence. It was just word of mouth
and online stuff.
And online stuff. It was just literally word of mouth. And what you got to remember is his name wasn't out there. Do you get what I'm saying? If his name was out there, then fair enough. Yeah. You take him out the limelight for a bit. That's what I would do as a manager.
Yeah.
Take him out the limelight. But we've got to remember his name was only mentioned today. Like we know, people knew it was him, or people at the beginning, people were saying other players. Do you know what I mean? But his name wasn't out there. So if you take him out, he just looks kind of guilty, innit?
And it'll bring noise to the club. So do you think it's a thing where Arsenal as a collective thought, if we take him out the firing line, it will definitely bring all that negative towards the club? Do you think it was that kind of fuckery in that sense?
I think so, because there weren't no evidence at the time. I think they just thought, you know what, it's just hearsay at the time. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? But what you got to remember, right, is that the same people talking about it today, when it first came out and it was only the one person, and allegedly it was his wife, he was supposed to have married. This is all alleged, what I'm saying, in it. So I don't want to clip this and try.
Not lawyers, but we're just chat.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was supposed to have converted to Muslim to marry this
Islam. I have to say, you don't want to meet.
Yeah, Islam. Sorry, to marry someone, right? Mm-hmm. Which I don't know if they didn't even get married. I don't know, but then they had a massive fallout. Mm-hmm. They broke up, and when they broke up,
allegedly,
he allegedly came out with, we were away on holiday and Thomas did the R on me and forced and this and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that came out after.
But she put it out. Or the next person put it out.
I don't know if it was her.
It was out there anyway. It was out there. Okay.
Yeah, it was out there. But then I swear it was a year later, another lady has then come out and got like screenshots. I don't know if you remember. This was like 2 years ago.
You showed me that. You talked to me years ago about
it. She had screenshots of her and Thomas conversations and thing. And even in the conversations, I can't remember it fully, but there was nothing there that was damning to say, oh no, do you know what I'm saying? Considering the fact that they were together as well. It's weird. It's like you're together with someone, you break up, and then these accusations suddenly follow you. It's like,
and it don't mean it's not true or true.
Exactly. It don't mean
it doesn't. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
it's touchy, bro. It's touchy.
It's very touchy.
Serious conversation.
But,
yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, but allegedly, like I said, the second one, allegedly, she's seen a few other footballers as well, and certain people have said it's an opportunist thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Allegedly.
But even that's all said and done, we've still got the situation here where man's charged for 5 counts of. You understand?
He's got to make sure he's got his own personal evidence that can clear him.
Boy, like I said, man, I'm not here to judge either. You know me, I'm balanced. But if I was a betting man, I say, boy, I feel one of them must stick. But or not. Like I said, the Mendy thing, man got dash out and like he was not even existing. And he got cleared of
Yeah.
all the count. Get me? And I think he was trying to sue City. But that's all here or there. Can you answer David's question or you can't answer? You're not sure about that one. He said, how long after the allegations, alleged attacks, was the police
He's
informed?
informed.
I don't know, bro.
It wasn't. From what I remember, it wasn't right away. You know, it wasn't right away.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I know the second girl was probably like a year or 2 years later. I know that. That was like 2 years later that came out. But the first one was probably I think was a couple months or something like that.
All right. Can DB, big up my brother. He says in his opinion, he says you can't blame Arsenal as he wasn't charged when he was playing. This is like me asking the question about should a man still be playing or not. Play for them.
It's all techie,
it's a tricky
man.
one. Yeah, and it's sensitive, bro. You understand? Because like I said, bro, we live in a world right now where unfortunately there is opportunist girls that do fuckery, bro, and ruin a man's life. But then there's actual real victims out there, bro.
Yes,
that's
the ones I feel sorry for,
or getting dismissed because of shit like that, and then it leads to conversations like this, where it's like, and then it turns into a man versus woman thing. It's fucked, bro. And that's meant for my upbringing is for us to protect women, bro.
Yeah, it
becomes a man v woman thing because of it's fucked. And then when situations unfortunately like this happen, then we have this when all the war starts happening on the net.
And it's sad. It's sad because me personally, yeah, I'm just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for no one else. But sometimes when I hear these stories, I'm not immediately like, nah, man, why did you do that? You shouldn't have done that. I have to think, is it true or not? Because I know so many situations, I know friends of friends, I know other people that, you know, so, like I said earlier, these things have happened to, and it's come out like they didn't do nothing at all. Do you know what I mean? So it's sad that straight away I can't just believe the accuser. Do you know what I mean? It's a sad thing. Suddenly, the team with Adam Johnson, Arsenal knew the score. But Adam Johnson was different though, because he admitted it anyway. I swear Adam Johnson admitted it.
I don't think he did. I think the evidence was damning anyway because they saw the
text. That's what I'm saying. The text messages
touchy. It's so touchy. This conversation is fucked, you know. Because remember it was yesterday. I said, "Man, let me chat about everything, bro. Comfortable or not uncomfortable." You get me? The Jota was uncomfortable as well. Like I said, it triggered me for personal reasons. Do you get what I'm saying? And I said yesterday, man, we'll chat about anything. Come today, people are like, what are you saying, Specs? Are we going to have a conversation today?
Less than 24 hours later, there's another thing coming on, you know.
Don't want to have the conversation. You get what I'm saying?
A lot. Do you know what? A lot of people were getting at Troops today, yeah, because Troops.
I ain't seen that.
Troops done a video today with Monts and a couple other people. And he said he didn't say it in any way, but he said it sounds a bit crazy, but this Partey news might at this moment be bigger than the Jota news. And he never said it in like a horrible. He never said it in a horrible way. But
do you think
what has everyone been talking about today? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but
definitely that timing is horrible.
It's horrible timing, bro. And that's why I believe Zubimendi was supposed to be announced today. Yeah. They originally said they've cancelled the Zubimendi because of Jota, but I feel because they knew the Partey thing was coming out. That's why they cancelled the Zubimendi thing
at some point before us. They knew. Yeah, they knew.
But,
in terms of bigger news, what do you feel that way? That it's took over and bigger news than Jota? I don't feel that way. But do you feel that way?
No, it's not bigger. I won't say bigger.
Like more noise, like
that's not me. But it's it's taken something like this to kind of
which is fucked up. by the way, but yeah.
overshadow a little bit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is the time where fans are mourning. Do you know what I'm saying? Fans are mourning, and fans are, paying their respects to a brilliant player who
It
I
even
was
sunk
always
in yet,
afraid
bro.
of.
It just happened.
Because exactly. But for then this news to come out, and then it's like civil war now. It's like everyone's talking about the wrong things. Do you get what I'm saying? We should still be paying homage and respect to Diogo Jota and his brother right now. That's a massive thing. Jota, especially a current Liverpool player. He's not, like I was saying in my show the other day. God rest his soul, Antonio Reyes, passed away the same way. But obviously, the time it happened, Reyes is not currently at Arsenal. I can't remember if he was currently playing at the time or just winding down or whatever. But
he was still playing.
This Jota thing. It hits home. I'm not even a Liverpool fan, and it hit me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, football bubble, isn't it? It's a football family, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
We say bubble.
This whole Partey thing's it's just come at the wrong time. And I think whoever first put it out is selfish. You could have just held that to next week or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Hold that to next week. We don't need to know about what that party thing today. Why today?
It would have come out anyway, bro. Because obviously,
no, that's what I'm saying. But I just think whoever released it initially is selfish, man. Wrong timing.
It's crazy. Timing. It's so like, it is. You can't make this shit up, bro. You literally can't make this shit up. Still, like, everyone still feels weird within the football community about the Jota and his brother. Yeah. Ain't even fully sunk in yet. You get what I'm saying? It's for our football crackheads like we all are. Everyone in the chat, everyone feels it don't feel normal. You get what I'm saying? And then bang, man, see breaking. When I saw breaking, I was gonna say Partey has found a club. So when I press more, I'm seeing something else. I said, this is crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, you know how Arsenal are always in the center of attention of things anyway, just Arsenal being just Arsenal in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got a little info here.
Yeah. Shout out to Smoky Niche, by the way. Yeah, go on.
I got a little info here. Apparently, it was his ex-wife or his ex-partner and her friend that he supposedly had forced a few things, and the other one that came out 2 years later, her NDA expired, so then that's when she was able to then speak up, because she had a 2-year NDA,
non-disclosure.
And when that expired, that's when she came out. That's why she came out 2 years later, because she was allowed to then speak after 2 years.
If that is her truth and it's their truth, go speak your truth. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To judge or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like everyone's even saying it. The whole thing is just a tricky, it's touchy, it's sensitive, it's a serious conversation, and it's not just about just the Partey thing. It's just general about. Do you get me? Women,
yeah, man.
Like, because of I said it's fucked. It's so much like men v women sometimes, because you got a fucked up woman that will do this out of fuckery, out of spite. Yeah. You understand? And then then men will get pissed off with that, because I've seen you know a guy, I know a guy, brother, that went jail for, you get me, bro? And then man got cleared, but man don't get cleared overnight, you know. Man sat in my boy sat in jail for a minute. Do you get what I'm saying?
You got to sit down for a while, yeah.
For a minute, and have your picture and name all over Facebook, or this guy is that. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? But at the same time, there's guys out there that are really dealing with this thing, bro. And let's keep it real. A lot of the time, because some men are in high powers or high profile, more time get believed. You get what I'm saying, bro? Anyway, some women don't want to come out, bro. because they don't get believed, or at the same time because of their sisters, counterparts, other girls are fucking up for them anyway. So this thing's mad. So when I see, so my personal opinion on, like I said, I'm balanced and I'm more just here for a conversation, but I'll whoop my 2 pence in, and people that I fuck with have different opinions of their actions I've seen online. People that I actually fuck with ain't for me, like what they're saying, because everyone has different ways of looking at things or opinions, but it's also about triggering. People get triggered. You don't know what they're being through or whatever. So when people are saying certain things, especially women, can't just jump on them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I've seen people just go straight at it. Like, F him, burn him, he should die. And I'm like, that's not the way the judicial system works, bro, in this country. Even though the system is fucked anyway, it's flawed, let's not get it twisted. But a man's got to have his day in court. Because when they hear the word charge, it's like it charges their emotions straight away. He's guilty, fuck him, don't care. Die. And then it's ironic because, like you said, the same thing with Mendy. Go die, burn him, hang him. Those same people saying that when man got cleared of all 6 counts, I didn't hear no one say sorry. Gotta have some balance here, but it's an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah,
understand?
it's uncomfortable,
Have to
man.
be balanced.
It's like
But
similar
I
to
do think one will stick. I do think one will stick. I don't want to think. I think definitely all will stick, or one will, like you get, like I said, brother. It's a high-profile case. They've been doing this investigation for time, and they reopened it properly in January, bro. They wanted to make sure they must have some serious, strong, significant, blatant evidence, all kind of evidence, bro, to present it to the CPS. To say, yo, we got him. Let's go.
It must be something, man. That's why he better have something. Like I said, he better have something himself.
And sorry, before you went on to something else, when I was trying to say something to you about brother, I don't think. Well, first of all, whether man gets cleared or not, brother, he's done out here anyway. This is how it goes anyway. I know many good to play football in France and that, whatever, but his career will fuck him up. He's 32 now as well. But do you think on Arsenal, bro, the attention on Arsenal, this shit ain't going away anytime soon, bro? Yeah? Anytime soon. You got a lot of people with Arsenal fans going at it against the Arsenal system of how they think they dealt with this whole shit wrong. And there'll be many more to come out. So when you see Arsenal put that statement, bro, basically saying we're not going to say nothing because he ain't on our books no more and his legal proceedings are still ongoing. Brother, that statement ain't going to shut no one up. Arteta is going to get that question, and the club and the CEOs, whoever runs it, bro, it's going to be hellfire. Right or wrong, whatever everyone thinks. This ain't going away. Yes, he's not on Arsenal's books no more. That don't mean shit. You know, Arsenal already in that limelight anyway, where people want to get onto them. This ain't going away. And is it detriment to your club? Do you think, because what people had their views on how the clubs dealt with it so far, we don't know the ins and outs, but as it stands, what you see online, do you feel like this is going to be a big red flag for Arsenal, and is it detrimental towards your club, bro, and what they stand for? Remember, there's supposed to be values that they've put out in the past that they set. The Arsenal against sexual violence, they will know more about that. Because I think they alluded to the fact that Arsenal have, like everyone has their core values, what we stand for. Because Arsenal, from what I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'm from North London, bro. So man, get me Emirates. And what I do see with Arsenal, with whatever it is, sexual crime, mothers against gun and knives, like the whole the knife and the killing epidemic in London is crazy. We live in it, man. Live in the trenches. You understand?
Yeah, we wear the white shirts for that.
I'm gonna get there, and that's what I'm saying. I said I've always rated Arsenal for shedding light, having charities and community setups for the community, and that for proper situation. Like, get me, diamond situations. Our kids are getting killed every day, bro. The point is coming to the norm. I've seen Arsenal, one of the main. I'm not saying other clubs don't do that, but Arsenal and Spurs, are in that. We're from Tottenham, bro. So man, no, we're in the trenches. Like I said, we know what happens outside the beautiful stadium of Tottenham and Arsenal, bro. You get me? It ain't rosy, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? No matter how much gentrified buildings they put up, do you get what I'm saying? So, because I rate Arsenal for that, and then one of the big clubs that I know that proper do that support network. Do you think it's going left, bro? Where I mean, this is a serious thing, brother. Do you understand? It's very touchy and techie. That statement was very short from Arsenal.
Yeah,
It's like
sure.
they're like, bro, it's not. It almost felt like I'm not gonna go at anyone. This is a conversation. That statement I put up earlier in the stream, it just felt like nothing to do with us, ain't our business. We don't want to talk about it. Shut down.
No, but I think I don't see nothing wrong with that statement, because they're not gonna start explaining some long 4-page letter. It's not the right time. Do you get what I'm saying? They've said their little piece, and then just leave it at that. They're not gonna, bro. Arsenal are not gonna say more than that to kind of implement themselves in something else and this. Do you know what I'm saying? It's and it's a thing. It's like you said. There's still investigations going on. What more do people want them to say, bro? They've said there's still legal proceedings going on. They can't. What else can they say? What would you like them to say? That's what I'll ask you. What more do you think they should have said as a club, knowing that the investigation is still going on? He's not been charged.
Yeah.
No, not charged. Sorry, he's not been found guilty.
Yeah.
Like,
I think some people are just pissed because they want to get out Arsenal fans and just certain communities in general they want some answers now.
It's
Arsenal, because Arsenal shut it down, because they shut it down so like that, it's just gonna make people naturally it's gonna be like, nah, fuck that, you ain't shutting it down. And they also get pressured. They're gonna get pressured, bro. You think Arteta's the man ain't sleeping at night, bro?
Bro, now's the time, yeah, right?
And even players, so to cut you.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I'm saying, even for players, bro. Again, bro. Yesterday we were chatting about the mentals of the players that are close to Jota, bro. This is a complete reverse. This is the reverse. This is a sickness that is alleged that's been charged for. Brother, them players still got to go out and show their face. You get what I'm saying? And you know how there's trolls and fans and be like, oh, you get me, you rocked with a rapist and all them shit. It's mad.
Okay, I'll say my bit now, yeah, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you've got a lot of people today. A lot of people are saying Arteta this, Arteta that. The Arteta outers are the people that are not happy. Now's their day to get onto Arteta's back and all that. But you got if you got to show the players the energy, because the players, right? The players were all praising him up this season, hugging him up. There was players with him on holiday just last week, pictured with Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, and Partey away together. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're training, but they're away together. So, you know, you got to give the players the energy. The players are hanging around him. The players are with him. The players, when it was his birthday, one sec, bro. When it was his birthday, you see the amount of posts that got put up. Happy birthday to Partey on my brother. Xhaka's putting up a long post of him and Partey and all these players. So, and all this was going on. Do you get what I'm saying? So hold some of the players accountable then as well. If it's that bad, but nothing's been proven yet. Nothing's been proven yet. People just want to go, the manager played him. The manager played him. Oh, he played him. That so fucking what? So what?
Yeah,
his name wasn't out there. There was no charge. There was no nothing. It was just hearsay. And like I said, if his name was mentioned, if they mentioned his name before, then I could say, okay, it's time to take you out of the firing line.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Nothing was mentioned. His name's been mentioned for the first time today, officially. This thing's been going on for 3 years. I thought, along with loads of other people, I thought it was done. It was done and dusted.
So did I. I didn't know what was going
Nobody
on
knew.
some years ago. But
Nobody knew.
and that's the segue of I'm just wondering, and there's no right or wrong in this. It's just a question I'm putting out there. You get what I'm saying? Because, like you said, these players are partying with him, support like they friends or bum chums and that. I'm curious to see, and there's no right or wrong in it. I'm just a question because at these moments, obviously, if they're rolling with him, hugging him, partying with him, then consciously all this that's been going on, that's been the biggest open secret. They obviously support him and believe him. Yeah. Remember, I'm saying that. Support him and believe him, yeah? So now he's being charged and he's out full in the public eye, named and basically shamed. I'd be curious to see if any of the players are going to stand by their friend and still run with that. He obviously has denied all these to his teammates and that. Are they going to come out?
They'll do it behind the scenes until there's a verdict. They'll do it. But think about it, Specs, right? Me and you known each other over 20 years, right?
Oh.
So if something came out about you, right, I might not shout from the rooftops, but believe behind the scenes, I'm gonna still be checking up on you and all that until if a verdict comes out and says he's guilty, then you won't hear from me again. Do you get what I'm saying? But
yeah,
While if you're telling me as my boy behind the scenes, bro, I swear that I ain't do nothing. I'm being set up. I'm being framed. I'm still gonna back you until whatever comes out, and that's what's gonna happen. The players, they are gonna still support him and everything behind the scenes until it comes out. But you're not gonna hear about it.
But you don't think anyone will come out openly and publicly, because now it's out publicly. You don't think
no way.
a Saka will come out and say, yo,
oh hell no,
I believe in my boy, he ain't done this,
hell no,
I trust him. Then
no one is coming out. I'm telling you that.
If he goes guilty, yeah, they'll be done at it.
Yeah.
I just
even if someone was to come out today, the Arsenal fans will want them out the club tomorrow for support. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna come out.
Mixed emotion. There's mixed views in that, in it. Yeah, and
you don't think some of them's message Partey already saying, "Yo, I hope you're okay, man. Just hang in there." And there's probably been conversations behind the scenes about it already, and trust me, man. I'm telling you.
It's no, I was just saying, obviously they wouldn't come out publicly and, you know what I mean, back their guy, because it's techie. But just want to get big up to all the females in there, man, in the chat, or however way you're inclined, because gotta be correct how you're speaking now. You get me? He, she's, and all that. I don't know about all that, but yeah, we've got a few females in there that follow me as well. Lynn Simpson, you get me? It's good to get females. You get me? It's predominantly men thing here, but you wanna.
If he's a professional and role model to children in the public eye, he shouldn't have been allowed to pay. I mean, that's a fair opinion, man. But
it's bad, bro. This is
fair opinion.
Split opinions, bro.
Everyone's got their
woman speaking.
Everyone's got their opinions, man. It's like what's right, what's wrong. We don't know.
But bro, like I said, it hits different. It hits us in the same way, whether you're a man or a woman, anyway. Let's not get twisted. Get me? Man get raped out here. Let's not get twisted. But echoing what Lynn's saying, I've seen a lot of women come out with that same what she's saying, bro. Because right or wrong, but it's gonna hit women. Not right or wrong. It's gonna hit women different, bro. Woman and woman, man and man, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's gonna hit us all in this. How we got opinions in that, but that's my opinion. It's a woman, bro, speaking. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear. You get what I'm saying, bro? So that's Lynn's opinion there. You get me? David says, "Beware the narcissist." Yeah, bro. It's all mad, bro. I just wanted to know. I'm just looking out for this space of like, they're not gonna let this up, bruv. Like, no statement is gonna stop any journalist unless they're robust. They're at the press conferences like, if you mention my man's name, you're back. I don't
But
think
it's
they can do
weird
that
though,
because
because now even like say Greenwood, for example, we all saw the evidence, we heard it with our ears, we saw it with our eyes, and you know what I'm saying? It's a mad one. There's certain players saying, there's certain people I know that are saying, boy, he should try and come back to the Prem, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though they've actually seen what he's done and heard what he's done. But then what do you do? Because with Greenwood, the same person that put him in that position is the same person he's now married to and had kids with. So after the fact, you know what I mean? So
it's be tricky and tricky and hard to speak because
it's difficult,
very
man.
touchy, and everyone's got a different opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, I don't know if you want to get onto quick things, transfer updates.
Yeah, there's nothing really going on in the shout out to everyone that's still here in the chat, silent listeners, the ones commenting. I just gonna click part of their comments. Hit a like if you hit a like it, sub if you're new to this. We do this. Do you get what I'm saying? So no man, yeah, we touched on it, bro. And there's probably gonna be more times I'm touching it because this ain't gonna be
it's not gonna end.
Going away. It's not going to get me. There's a lot going on, bro. You get what I'm saying? Still feeling that, you know, it's that sadness.
See, of this statement here, wow.
Which statement?
The one you just fit past. You're freaking quick, bro.
What, Jilinka or this
Davies one? No, Davies one. Go back. This one here. You know what I mean? That's another.
That's our next conversation, Davey. Yeah. Yo, bro. I said just touch. It's not a bad question.
Yeah.
Bit early. Touch, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Because that won't come until if a man does get found guilty. Then that'll probably come after that. If you get me? Or usually they have those, you know, when someone's accusation and you can pay them out silently, like a P. Diddy thing, before they actually went to court and all that. Now, like certain things you pay a man, you get me? You pay certain things to shush money, but I've not seen that. So, and if you're innocent, no matter what, you're not gonna pay no shush money in it. You get what I'm saying? So that could come after. Who knows? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? But no, shout out to everyone, man. We touched on that. Do you get what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna bring we've done with that conversation anyway. I'm gonna bring man.
The mad thing is if Zubimendi and
let me finish. Yeah,
I was gonna say the mad thing is if Zubimendi and Gyökeres get announced next week, the club, the fans ain't talking about this thing again, bro.
I think they will. What mean the fans?
No, they will, but no, I'm talking about Arsenal fans. They will,
you got to remember females, bro. There's a lot of females in the game, bro. Playing fans with voices. That shit. I hear what you're saying. Trust me. Certain man will be like, just want to chat about that and forget what. Nah, bro. Especially the females, then, bro. They're not gonna be, brother. They're not going nowhere, bro. And people, it's
listen.
It's
he's
touchy.
Just 32 years old now. If he's found guilty, his career's done in it. So
no, it's done anyway, bro. Neil Gunners just clearly just simply says he's not a player no more as well. So I get that. You get what I'm saying? So it's all, and he ain't right there wrong. But people still want answers or got questions, should I say?
Well, so I'm looking at another thing because you're so.
You know why? Because every time I do these streams now and get a bit more people, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying, man? But you can still read it out, but from your whatever you want to say, bro. Like I'm just going for the team.
No, I was saying Neil said, I wonder when Arsenal found out because they was negotiating a contract, and that's another thing. Arsenal would not, 100%. Arsenal would not be negotiating a contract if they knew this was going to happen. So when people be like Arsenal knew and they hid it, bruv, we wouldn't be negotiating a new contract.
But I think some people's arguments is not with that one you're saying. I think some people's arguments is also like, well, you still knew this was very, very rare, so why bother even fuel that fire and give him a. But imagine, but the thing is, imagine, but they didn't offer him a contract. He rejected it. Can you imagine if he accepted a contract? Like, you gotta imagine he accepted a contract, bro, and this come out. Mad thing, you know, bro. Different, same conversation, but you get what I'm saying?
I swear
Like,
you
yeah,
got.
man.
I swear when contracts are done, you probably got a certain amount of time to cancel it anyway. So you probably would have cancelled it.
Or have something in it, like you got values and clauses, like when you sign for anything, like declaration, say, yo, any of this, any of that, we can do this or so and so and so and so and so and so. You get me, bro? But yeah, we're touching that anyway. Shout out to everyone that's been commenting and having their say in this touchy conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a serious thing, and I don't think whether football content creators or not, anything related to football, man, I'm gonna speak in it. Like, or anything players, we're gonna speak in it, innit? Man, don't shy away from things, bro. Or chat about it for 5 minutes and then keep it moving. We have uncomfortable conversations, and everyone's gonna agree with each other. We can have sensible conversations. No one needs to get mad at each other. Have opinions and not like it, and you know what I mean, bro. Like, it's not a that thing. So yeah, shout out to everyone with their opinions, man.
Conversations are there to be had, isn't it?
Yeah, man, stay up, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm gonna bring my man in. I'm gonna move on to not much really going on, but you bring my Skanson.
Super Tomiyasu, man. Super Tomiyasu. But I miss that guy, you know. Guy, his body just failed him. Tomiyasu was a brilliant defender. Brilliant defender. His body just failed him, and I feel for him, man. I do feel for him. Another player gone from the Arsenal and that, but
what are you saying about that, though?
What, Tomiyasu?
Scans, are you? Can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm here.
Oh, see, now big up to Scans in the building. You get me? Pot up. The man's just sitting there. You get me? Man's just saying nothing. But then again, it's my bad. I should have properly.
Cav was talking in it, so I was letting him talk.
In it. I was talking, so he said, "Oh, let me let Cav talk."
Yeah. Fucking joke. Now, big up Scans, part of the Red Pitch podcast, along with Cav. You get me? Go check them out. I'll put the channels in the description anyway. You can hit them up.
Tommy had to go. Yeah, he had to go, Neil, man. He had to go, man. Great player, but his body just failed him, man. I feel for him, man.
What's the issue? What was the issue?
Bro, he's had about, in the last year, I think he's had about 2-3 operations. He just can't seem to get back.
No, what's the issue, bro? That's what I'm saying. What's the issue?
It was his
what's
knee.
The actual issue?
He had a hip problem. He had a knee problem. It's just mad. The thing is,
No, go on.
No, I was saying, I will do the same with Jesus as well.
Yeah, but he's got two. He's only thing is he's got 2 years left, and he's on 260 something.
I know, but I'd have to try and find something.
That's like you're looking at what 15. That's 2 years left. That's probably what 24 mil. So you're looking at probably at least 15, 60 million he's going to ask for to pay it.
Listen, one of them Saudi clubs give us 20 mil. You can have him, man.
So wait a minute. Is it boy? So long. You see how us football fans are fucked up, bro. Like, you get me? Once you're injured, remember the same guy, Cav. Get me? I'll go back again. Sign Jesus. We sign Isaac. The conversation on the whole channel.
Say the context though. Don't just say that.
And let me finish.
Yeah.
Football's a funny game. This very same guy said to me on camera before we had no followers. Just wasn't on Geordie Dread or Red Pitch, just on the old channel, the 18. Man said, I don't want Isaac though, bro. I don't want Isaac. Loving off Jesus. Nah, man, I chat about boy.
This was what?
This
was 2021, 22, bro. Yeah. When Jay-Z's first came to us, he was on fire.
I can't remember. It's so long ago. Was he?
So at that time, yes, I did say I'm not giving up Jay-Z's. But the injuries, man, it's too much injuries, man. It's time to go. Cancel the contract. Just go, man.
Do you
Is that
think it's
Arteta's
something to? Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, because a lot, not his fault, but
Not like that. I know.
something
Go
to
on.
do with training or something. Because the amount of players that have come with pretty spotless injury records seem to be breaking down left, right, and centre. You get
No,
what
but
I
his
mean? Like,
last few big injuries have happened on the pitch.
yeah, no,
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not
yeah,
training.
yeah, I get that, but it's like, think about it. Thomas Partey came from Atletico Madrid, and look how Simone works him. Man's never been injured, and then he comes to Arsenal and he's like injury prone. It's just weird. Like, certain players who just come to Arsenal, never been injured, and all of a sudden they play a few games and then they're down and out. But Timber's one, you can't really blame on Timber, because
that was unlucky.
That was unlucky. You get what I mean? So you can't really say about that. But it's like, even like working players too much. Look at Ben White.
You're right, bro.
Ben White this season, he needed surgery, but
Yeah,
you started him the season. Like, why did you start him, man? You knew he needed surgery for, like, was it 18 months? They said or something like that. He needed it for, and he still started the season.
Not that.
Where's
Not
Gabriel
that long.
back? Where's Gabriel back?
He'll be back He should be back pre-season.
Yeah. Are you concerned that these players, these long injuries, like, don't come out the same? You get what I'm saying? Or you're not really? You get what I'm saying?
It depends, because I mean, Erdegaard just came back with a lack of confidence. Saka, I think Saka came back brilliant. You know what I mean? I think Saka came back good. It's weird. It's just weird. This season, we've never had as much injuries as we have this season. This season for us was an anomaly. It was crazy. It's crazy.
You hope it's an anomaly, and the same shit not happen, guy, to next season.
Hope so.
And you just hope that Arteta is not ignorant enough to say, nah, don't need a striker. Havertz our striker, or they go get Rodrigo, but play him in the strikers role.
But this is why we need. But this is why we need a squad, and that's why when we're getting the likes of Norgard and Kepa and going for Mosquera and stuff, and people are moaning, where we need squad. We need a squad. The striker will come, and I'll put money. Anyone in this chat, we will get a striker before the window closes. Arsenal will sign a striker, bro.
Which one?
We will get a striker.
Which one?
It might not even be none of them two, but we will get a striker. It might not be Gyökeres, or it might not be Sesko. It might be Ollie Watkins. It might be Ekatike.
I think he's good, but yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I think
we will try a striker. Like Scants was saying the other day on listen to your show yesterday. If we signed the striker, left wing, and then you saw Norgard coming, you saw Kepa coming, you saw Mosquera coming, people wouldn't moan, bro. But like as Scant said again, it's because it seems like we're doing it backwards. Everyone's loud and they got stuff to say, but I keep saying it's gonna happen. Just hold your horses and see.
Have they got? Do you blame them in any sort of way of feeling that way? Do you have some kind of sympathy for those fans that don't think like you?
No, because
dismissive. Like, nah, bro. Just
no, listen. Everyone's gonna think. Everyone's got their own thought process, innit? There's fans losing their mind. Oh, we ain't gonna get a striker. Oh, Liverpool bought Verts, and we're behind City, and we're behind. Like, we do things at our own pace. Do things at our own pace. Go on.
If you didn't, let's just say, it's just not gonna happen. Gyökeres or Sesko. If Watkins came in, because I've talked to a few Arsenal fans, they're a bit like, some are like, yeah, if that all went tits up, Watkins, he ain't going Man United, but he seems like it. There's real talks, whatever, guy behind the scenes. If you got Watkins as your main striker going into next season, just that striker, Watkins of his age, are you over the moon with that? Are you content? Or are you like, this ain't it, man? This ain't it.
I'm content because the thing is, people. I've heard some fans that Watkins not up. Like, are we forgetting who Ollie Watkins is? What kind of striker he is? Watkins ain't. He's not no little journeyman that gets like 10 goals a season. Watkins is a finisher, you know. And you got to remember, like, no matter TP, I know people talk about age, right? I know people talk about age, but a lot of these players hitting 30, 31 now or whatever, and they're still. I think you just have to look at Salah last season, bro. Look how Van Dijk's performing. They keep themselves good. These ballers, you know.
Totally,
you know
it's totally different now, isn't it? Like 30's no age now. 30 back in the day, it's like, yeah, you're coming towards the end of your career. Where now, the way they go on with the obviously the lifestyle, the personal chefs,
diets,
the diets, the fitness programs they have, they can play a lot longer. You get what I mean? So
if someone said to me, do you want Harry Kane for a season? Do you think I'm going to say no? Even at his age, I'm going to say, oh no, he's too old. What?
Well, even as an ex-Spurs man, you don't care. You don't care.
He was at Arsenal first. He's an ex-Arsenal man, isn't
it? That man, that's this guy. We're gonna say man's coming home like Eze thing. Come on.
Now, listen. Obviously, you want someone. With me, there's you got Sesko or Gyökeres. I want Gyökeres because of what I've seen him do in the last 2 years for Sporting, and then the year before that for Coventry. That's why I want Gyökeres, because in the last 3 years he scored over 100 goals or something like that. Or last 2 years he scored over 100 goals,
92, some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm saying. So he's a proven goal scorer. I know people saying, "Oh, it's Portuguese tax." Look at
that's the problem.
Darwin Nunes.
Or just Portuguese league in general. Some will say the defense ain't like over here, and some like the picture risk. I don't think, bro. I think he's given. He goes straight in, bro. You get me?
It's weird. I like Sesko.
So do I, bro. And he's young, and I think your players. Remember, like you said before on the phone privately, before when you were saying they look at Sesko's stats and rare, but Leipzig ain't fucking Arsenal, bro. And you get me? Obviously, they'll say, can he handle it? He's too young. But nah, bro, all that don't matter sometimes. All buys are risk. I know it's a bit different because this would be a high profile risk, where Isak, when we signed him, he wasn't a high profile risk. It's just a risk, a quiet risk. I don't really give a shit because it came out, and I'm not probably aware of this. I didn't even know, along with Arsenal as well. I didn't actually know. When they were targeting Nunes, the two targets was Nunes and Isak, bro. And it came out. I didn't even know that, bro. I had no idea of that. And they opted for Nunes, bro. And at the time,
Klopp opted for him, not the data team.
Yeah,
Klopp picked him.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, even the big man picked Nunes. And at that time, bro, if you had a conversation right now at that time, and you asked me or I asked you, remember I rated Nunes highly, but remember before he went to the Prem, remember, Cap, I was on to Nunes. You get me? On to Nunes.
I was as well, bro. I was talking about Nunes.
I was on to him. I think everyone was on to him. So at the time, if you'd asked me then, even for Newcastle, you know, I was a fan of Isak, but not really knew about him. I was a fan of him. I didn't know he'd be doing this shit. But if you asked me then, I kind of get it. I'll be like, nah, it's a Nunes thing. You get me? Like, and then obviously other clubs were looking at Newcastle thinking, raw, you pay 63 mil. This guy's stats ain't great in Sociedad. The same like Sesko, bro. Not saying Sesko's the Isak, but I'm saying it's the same kind of story. Because even I looked at Isak's stats and I thought, meh, but I like the player. And that's when it comes down to bloody coaching as well, bro. Yeah, you understand?
The thing with me with Sesko for me is this, like, it's easier to tell him to be on the bench rather than Gyökeres. Gyökeres is going to come in. I'm the number 9. I'm the gunman. I'm going to get you goals. I'm starting every week. Where Sesko is a young up and coming striker. I don't think he's really going to kick up a fuss if Arteta says, "Oh, you're not starting this week. You need to adapt to the league." Blah blah blah. Whereas Gyökeres comes in, he's going to demand that he starts. You get what I mean? Because of his record, and he deserves to start.
Who?
So Gyökeres, if he came in and asked, he deserves to be the starting striker. Where if you think about it, Sesko is young. He's young in the game. He's only been playing football for not that long. You remember he's transitioned from basketball. So I think it's just that Arteta, if Arteta wants him, to me, he's taking the easy option.
What do you mean? Okay. Okay.
More
of a short. I don't know, bro. Or more of a short option. No, because like
when I say easy option is in like I said, it's a young striker, innit? It's not an established striker like someone who's been scoring goals frequently for the last 2-3 years. So he can say, like I said, if Gyökeres comes in and Arteta goes, "Oh yeah, you need to adapt." Gyökeres, but nah. You see my record. I should be starting. I should be the starting striker.
No, of course, straight in.
Where Sesko, if he says it to Sesko, oh, you need to find your style. Yeah, you get what I mean. And plus, it's sort of like for like as well, isn't it? A big target man. Where Gyökeres is totally different. He's a totally different animal.
Sesko, I know. I've heard you say that a few times, but bro, Sesko has got more to his game than Havertz, man. I think as a striker, he's got a lot more to his game. He will score a lot more goals.
I hear that, but I'm just saying, is in like style wise, like if he comes in, he's still going to play a similar style to how you're playing now. Where Gyökeres, you're going to have to change your style of play. You get what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Is in he's the same player.
1 sec, yeah. Let me just Mido. Shout out to Mido, man. He's part of the podcast, the people them podcast. You get me? Big up to Mido, Man United fan. He said on the last show that he was on our show, he said he was saying he feels like basically no matter what, Arsenal will end up with Gyökeres. You get what I'm saying? Like you never know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. You get me? Yeah. Could you probably most likely to? I can see that happening.
Today, the majority of the news today is that Berta's been over to. Well, sorry, Gyökeres has had a meeting with his advisors and Sporting, and
is it?
Apparently they had a meeting earlier on today just to discuss things, and then basically I think they've come up with an agreement that he can leave, but they just need to come up with an acceptable fee, which they reckon could be like 70 million euros or something, like, which is what, 60 something million. Do you know what I mean?
It's okay. Well, you just said it yourself. I think it will happen in a way. Like Mido says, he thinks Watkins will end up at Man United. I think that's a real thing. We'll chat about that in a minute. Shout out to Gate Locked. You get me? Big up,
price man. Like that, man. People saying the price for Gyökeres is high. No one wants to pay his, but bro, 65. You pay 60. We pay 65 for Havertz, so you're not going to pay a little bit less for Gyökeres.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. Back to what I was saying about all signings are risk, bro. Like I said, Isak stats. Remember Isak stats before, bro? You know, I liked him. 63 mil, bro. Looking back now, 63 mil is a bloody bargain. You get me? Because if that was the Isak that we see now, and it was at Newcastle wouldn't even try and compete with Arsenal and the likes of Liverpool to try and get my man. Probably would have fought him anyway. Because of PSR shit. You get what I'm saying, bro? So shout out to Get Locked as well. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Hit that like if you hit a sub if you're new to this. We do this. And obviously Red Pitch podcast. That's featuring always Scamps and Cav. Their name will be in the description. So you can go hit them up, give them a sub. They do some wonderful videos. You get me? You got Cav sick on the technical side with the intros, bro. You need to sort me out, bro, with them intros there. You get me? Like you're being selfish now, bro. Like, you done my whole logo. I'll give you that, mate. But look out for brother, man. You get me? I thought we were friends, bro. But anyway.
Told you, new season, man, new things. You get me? I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, big up, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. You get what I'm saying, bro? But but nah, honestly, real talk though, when they say about risking that, I do kind of get it, bro. Because me being a Newcastle fan of that time, even now, but of that time, the levels are different. So I understand, not more so Liverpool or Klopp, but I understand if Arteta or the team were like, this is Arsenal. Because, bro, Arteta is damn if you do, damn if you don't. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? If Arteta had bought in Isak for 63 mil and it all went tits up, bro, But there'll be hellfire over there at the Emirates. You get me? And the Arsenal fans don't take no prisoners, bro. You get what I'm saying, brother? Like one day they're happy with you, next day look at Havertz. Mental, bro. Yeah, certain fans. I swear, certain fans were going at his wife, and that football's fucked anyway.
I don't think anyone's ever really been 100% with Havertz, apart from he had that good run. You get what I mean? So it's not like people have flip flopped between him. They more flip flopped when he did well. He's a decent player, but it's just the fact that you saw what he did at Chelsea, and what changed? What did Arteta see that he thought he could bring something out of him? That's the only thing. That's what I think where fans get upset.
I'm just fed up
He's
now.
not bad though. Let's not.
No. I'm not saying
you.
he's bad.
Not you.
I'm just
saying. Call him donkey.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he's bad, bro. I think he was a bit of confidence as well at some point. Especially when he got. And players do read comments, you know. Don't ever get it bloody twisted, you know. They say they don't. Try not to. Big up, Davey, man. Shout out to you, brother. Get me from day one. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is though? It's like even this Madueke thing, yeah. Madueke is a good player, but I don't want Madueke, bro.
Why though? People call me crazy and deluded. Why not?
It doesn't make any sense. To be honest, it's a waste of
money.
money.
He's out to positions. For Arteta, he loves that.
No, but it doesn't. No, but so what's gonna happen to Wanyeri then?
Fuck knows. Ask Cav.
But this is what I'm saying. The kid hasn't signed his contract yet, and then you're gonna bring in Madueke. So what is that telling him? He goes, well, the manager obviously doesn't rate me, so I should look for another job. I mean, another team. You get what I mean?
My only thing is if he's going to fit him, is if he's going to then try and fit him into the 10.
Fit who? Oh,
and phase out Odegaard.
And what if Eze comes in as well? All of that jazz, all that talk. That ain't going away.
There you go. So we don't know, man. But the thing is, I don't mind it. Bring in all these players. Give me a headache. Give me a squad. Let me look at my bench and see all these players instead of 3-4 youngsters like last season. Give me the headache. Look at City, bro. You seen City squad? City can make three squads. Like that's what I want.
The defense is a bit techie though, City, but squad wise, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want a squad. I want a squad. I don't care if I'm bringing in, if Madueke comes in and Waneri is feeling the way about it, then work harder. Show the manager, no, he ain't coming in and taking my spot. You know who I am. Like, you work harder, man. You push it, but
yeah, you're right, and it's good. It's competitive as well.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a long season. You get what I'm saying, bro?
That's what it is. Arsenal last season, especially. There's season before, there's no competition. So Odegaard had a shocking, say, 8 games in a row, 7 games in a row. He's still starting. He's still playing. He knows there's no one he's looking at that is saying, if I don't play well, shit, Eze's on the bench. Eze is coming to take my spot.
Yeah.
There was nobody.
Facts. And keeping the tippy toes. And also, as great as Saka is, bro, I think obviously he's rare as well. So like, you need someone as well that can at least push him to keep him on his team. You know, he's always giving it all when he's great. You get me? You need you don't mind getting comfortable, bro. You get what I'm saying? And have you got the peace for that though? Because obviously people say, City. Have you got the means? Well, I think you have. I don't know. The means to go out and just splash a.
Like I said to people, Berta would not have come in and taken a job if the club weren't giving him the funds to play around and buy some big names in. I'm telling you, he's not coming. But the way Berta works, bro, everything I've read about Berta and seen about Berta likes money. If there's no money, he's not coming. It's simple as. Do you know what I'm saying? There's money there, but these deals, because Leipzig are playing a bit weird and Sporting are playing a bit weird, these deals they're harder to get over the line because we're not gonna give them 80 mil for none of them players. We're not going to give him 80 mil. So it's going to take a lot more time because they know we need a striker as well. They're trying this whole. They want a little kind of thing, man. I don't know, silly.
I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying, but just quickly, just on this Watkins thing, bro. Would you look at it as a setback? Because some Man United fans were getting mad when that man or Gabby was saying it's a step back to go back to step down if you go to Man United. To get me, do you think it'd be a step down? Because Emery's not. I feel when people get onto Emery saying, "Oh, he's not rating Watkins because he brought Rashford in for loan and played him over him," but it's not about the individual player. It's about what you think is right for the team at the time, whether you sign the man for the long term or for the short term. Do you think
United
Watkins
step
fell
back?
away? Yeah.
Is
First of all, step back.
Would Watkins be stepping back if he went United?
Do you think some people have said, "Oh, if he goes Man United, that's a step back, boy, a step down"? You get me? Like, do you agree with that or not? I just think yes, Man United are shit right now, but they're trying to get things in place, and the name still
Man
holds
United
weight,
are
bro.
big though. Man United are one of the biggest
The
clubs
name
in the
holds
world.
weight, regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, their name holds weight.
Current,
It doesn't matter how they're playing on the pitch, bro. They're Manchester United, bro. Players are still gonna pick to go there. They still want to go to Man United. Cunha and Burmo, like they still wanna go to Man United. Man United, yeah.
It makes sense, but if you're looking at like what teams on the come up, if you're not looking at the name, don't like take away the name. And if you're looking at the form, Villa came what? 7th or what is it? Was it 7th they came? They got the Europa spot 6. And you're looking
we can't take away the name, Boscats.
No.
I know what you're saying. Take away the name, but
what I'm saying is, if you didn't know who Man United were, like you didn't know their history and stuff, you're Aston Villa and you're Man United and you're a player, and they're saying, "Who do you want to go play for?" You want to go play for the team that finished 6th, not the team that finished.
Yeah, no,
15th.
But it's easy to say that when you don't know Man United, but the fact is they are Man United.
They are Man United, but
we can't really make up hypotheticals. We just got to speak from facts.
But all right,
I hear what you're saying. I hear both arguments.
But the facts at the moment, for the last 3 seasons, they ain't done nothing.
They've won 2 trophies.
No, but what I'm saying is, in the league, if you go by league form, they haven't done nothing the last 3 seasons. If you're looking to aspiring to challenge for a league title,
Villa going somewhere right now.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to go Man United, like regardless.
Okay, but when you're seeing Mbeumo come in and Cunha, and then your Watkins, doesn't that make you think, us 3 up front together?
They're trying to team. Yeah, I think that's there as well.
Like, that's a you know what I'm saying? That's
and he's wanted and guaranteed, I would assume.
But again, you're looking at the 2 people you're up front with, but you're gonna look at who's gonna be passing the ball and who's gonna be defending.
That's a factor.
I reckon they'll sign players though. I reckon United will sign more players.
That's the plan, isn't it?
I don't think their window's over.
So-called project. Can he be a part of that? Yeah. He's still. I think he still feels away. Definitely from the Champions League moments that he worked so hard or part of that team to get to, and he weren't in it. Trust me, he feels away. It's public. He feels away. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So he probably is. I think they are having behind the scenes a real conversation about.
Do any of you think that Man United finished in the top 6 in the season?
No. See, with me, I can't say that because, like you said, Specs. When you said about Newcastle challenging, what did you say? You said we have to wait till the window closes and then I can give an assessment. So it's the same thing for United as well. Wait till the window closes and then we give
a little bit because how low they fell off. But Newcastle already in that. But we're already in that. You get me?
And Mbeumo's basically through the door. Cunha's basically there.
Fucking no, I had.
Yeah. If they do get Watkins and they get a couple more players, they're gonna look more appealing. 1 game a week as well. One game a week. They got no Europe. 1 game a week.
How many players do you think need them to be getting up and running?
5 are leaving, by the way. Sancho, Rashford, they've all announced that they want to leave.
So how many players roughly do you think to be like up and running, looking good?
for United.
Yeah.
I'd say about at least I reckon about 6.
I can't see him getting 6 players in, but let alone hitting the ground.
You can't.
It don't seem like it because they're pissing them
No,
out.
but
they don't think
listen,
taking long.
I'm including that in because obviously if Rashford goes, Garnacho goes, and who's else on it? If them guys go, they've got to get in players.
No, definitely, but it's just I don't know. I just don't think they've got the right players for Amorim's system.
So you don't think if he gets rid of the Sanchos and all that, you don't think he's then going to get in his players for his system?
I don't think they will. I don't think they got the money to, regardless if those players are gone. You're looking at 6 players. They
top players.
Everybody knows they need players. So every team's going to charge them ridiculous amounts of money. And Bremo now, they offered, what was the first offer they offered him? 60 million? They said no. 62.5, they said no. They're looking for like 65, 70 million.
And they're still pissing about.
This is what I'm saying. Every team knows that they're desperate for players. Every team's going to bump them for money. So I don't think they'll be able to get them 6-7 players in.
Boy, it's going to be interesting, man. We'll have to wait and see. We'll carry this conversation in it. The last part, just quickly before we wrap up, unless you got more to say. Kyle Walker, bruv, like it's come out. What man's getting Burnley? I see some of the comments, people trolling. Roman's finished and all this, and I'm like, but he's done his thing, bro. You get
tell that to his trophy cabinet.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like, yes, I was shocked. Like, naturally, I was like, okay, Burnley are like, you get me? That's good for their little profile as well. And I don't think Burnley's far, if it's in a personal one, I don't think it's far from, you get me, Manchester, because you get me? So maybe it's also a personal, family oriented decision as well.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to prove, bro. He's still in the England team. Quite surprisingly, but I wouldn't say like he's finished. Would you man say he's finished?
Not finished, but it's a shock. It's a shock place to go to, though, isn't it? Burnley, newly promoted team. Last time in the Premier League, came up, went straight back down. So it's a weird signing. Like you wouldn't. It's just come out of nowhere, isn't it? You didn't. No one would think. That's what I'm saying. No one would think you go to Burnley. If he's going to go to anyone, you think he'll be going. I don't know.
I think
maybe Brentford, something like that.
What Specs was saying though as well is that if he goes Burnley, you don't have to move, innit?
No, definitely, I agree with that.
So he maybe just thought, you know what? I don't want to be away from home. I still want to be close.
To prove it, like get paid. Football. I don't know who's paying his wages though. I don't know if it's. Cav said it's not permanent. I thought it was permanent.
No, I think it is permanent. But the way I was saying, bro, the way Fabrizio phrased it, just made it
permanent. Because some people were saying, how they pay his wages, but no, but I think he's got money, but they can pay his wages. I don't know what his wages is going to be. Is it the same?
He must be taking a wage cut. There's no way.
You think so? Maybe not, bro.
He ain't going there with what? He's probably.
What was he on before?
The City must be on there probably near 200 a week. There's no way he's going Burnley on that amount. No way.
That's mad still. But do you think that will? Yeah, go ahead.
He's not saying he's not getting his divorce now, so he's gonna save a little P in it.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know about all this. See, that's a. But his private life is an absolute madness. From what I've seen, I might not really take note of all that. You get me? On a ball aspect. But yeah, but I don't know what he's getting paid or what it is. But I think for Burnley profile,
he's on 175,000 a week.
Where at City or not Burnley?
At City.
Yeah, he ain't getting that. He's probably gonna get maybe 100.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting I don't think man's taking a big pay cut like that.
Burnley ain't rich like that. If you probably look at their players, probably the highest paid player probably over there is probably what, maybe 50 grand.
Yeah, but like they've got space to pay a man, and it's good for the profile. I think his experience as well, leadership on the pitch. I think they'll pay him that. He's still a high profile player. He's not a striker. He's not completely done out here. I think he's still got something to offer. He ain't got the same pace like he used to. Because that was his magic. You get me?
Yeah.
Would you take him? Nah, dumb question. Not to scans. Would you take him?
Why would I think? That's a dumb question to me as well. I got Timber.
Yeah, but Timber might get injured again. Do you get me? You never know. You see
Ben White, innit? Simple.
But even him might get injured again.
I'm surprised you
Why
lot didn't go for him.
Why
He's
you
done it again.
Hold on. No, I'll be serious, bro. Ben White might have a setback. It can happen. Timber might have a setback. You know what you're left with? Tomiyasu's bloody, he's fucked.
Oh my god.
What are we doing out here, bro?
This guy.
He's fucked.
I know.
Bro,
He needs squad depth.
You can't be talking about injuries when you're going into the league season, Champions League. And the last time you were in there, you lot broke down left, right, and centre.
Well, we better get Elanga and Scalvini and certain man over the line and get some more players in. But bloody hell, it's been a slow window for Newcastle's. The whole Elanga thing, apparently, hey, when I see certain, I don't know if it's fake, it's been accepted.
Poor Murphy, though. Murphy had the season of his life, and
this is what I'm saying, isn't it?
He's getting cheap still. He's getting like I heard some people say on TalkSport, oh, no disrespect to Murphy, but let's be honest. I think it was Deeney. He said, he's punching him. No, he didn't say in a mean way, but he just said, I think he punched above his weight. But nah, man.
He played well.
People can elevate, like, don't dismiss Murphy. Elanga coming in is not for me just to say complete dismiss Murphy. I just want that squad depth. Got a hard worker like.
How's his mental health going to be then? Since we were talking about it yesterday.
Whose mental health? Whose?
Murphy's.
Well, because Elanga might potentially come in
and take his spot.
I don't think it's about him taking his spot. I don't think Eddie Howe don't really roll like that. I don't think he's coming in just to take his spot, bro.
You ain't gonna pay 60 million for someone to come and sit on the bench. Let's be serious.
He will be sitting on the bench at times, bro. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, it's a long season if he comes in. And remember, Murphy's
the first round of the Carabao, but 90% he's playing.
Exactly. You're not paying 60 million for a bench for a squad player.
Bro, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Take it from two people whose team has spent 60 million on players. They come in, you pay that amount, they come in and start. They don't come to sit on the bench. And that's a fact.
Brother, well, Eddie Howe had a knack for doing that. When new players come in, he very slowly embeds them in.
Yeah, but that's not big players though. That's not expensive shiny new signings.
What do you mean? No, when we signed Botman freshly, we did that with certain players. I'm Bruno G.
How much is he?
But it's still big money, bro. It ain't 60 mil. I know that.
Exactly.
But
that's
what I'm saying, but with the Murphy thing is, you got to remember, bro. He's the only proper recognized player to play on that position. So to have Elanga there and Murphy, and the other side Barnes and Gordon, do you get what I'm saying? Newcastle need another striker. I heard no talk on that. Definitely need another striker. I heard Pedro came out, or apparently behind the scenes, he said he actually did look at Newcastle, and I think you said this. You said this quite a few times, Scans, but I never really took you seriously at the time. Because
Calvert-Lewin's available, Spets.
Yeah. That's not I wouldn't put it past Eddie, boy, because he kind of admires him. You get what I'm saying? But I'm all right, thanks. I heard he rejected one Premier League British team. Yeah. So all that jazz. But
so were you saying about Pedro? Were you saying about Pedro?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah, you threw me off. Sorry, Cav's evil, bro. So Pedro, I think he was saying like it's World Cup season, like, and also he was saying, it's Chelsea. They got better players. They obviously told him something. So I don't know what's going to be Jackson or Delapting. I don't know how it's going to work. But he said basically, from he knows Isak's there, and he wants to play that position. He just thinks like, I'm not trying to now and again. And you said that before. I didn't really, but that could actually be a thing.
It's a World Cup year,
Isak,
bro.
but strikers are like, man, ain't taking Isak's place.
Yeah,
it's long. Or even are we gonna get much game time if Isak's on red hot form and it's a serious part of the season? Maybe you know how it goes, bro. So maybe that's the case, but we need a striker, bro, or even a decent striker. It's like it doesn't have to be top notch. But Willian, we got Willian Osula, but obviously he's still raw. He's been alright. I like him, but we're gonna need more. Callum Wilson.
This could be the reason why your signings have been hard to come in at the moment. because they're wondering how we're going to break into the team in a World Cup year. Trafford, World Cup year, might try and sneak into the squads.
True.
I
You
think
get what I mean?
I think it's start. I think it's
Pedro,
start, though.
Pedro wants to get into the Brazilian squad. Will he start ahead of Isaac? No, that's why he's probably chosen Chelsea. He reckons he's more likely to start there. Same with Alanga. Again, is selling the project to him to say, come and play for us. We're in the Champions League, but World Cup year, isn't it?
He was still get
Can you afford to be on the bench?
Yeah, he was still get that Swedish. He played enough games in terms of the levels of Sweden to get in there. I think he would get that anyway. You get what I'm saying? But I hear you. I hear where your debate is from. But it's Sweden. You get me? Like, so I don't know, bruv. Cav, would you ever take Jack Grealish? You know, loan. Are you entertaining that?
Jack Grealish. If I knew he was coming with that freedom we had at Villa, but I don't think it will happen to
Under Arteta, you think he'll try and make it robotic, like a Saka thing? Same like City.
Yeah, I don't think when Grealish plays with the freedom, the guy's unstoppable. You have to foul him. You got no other choice but to foul him. But yeah, he's just too.
You think he's still got it though? Like, no, some will say, of his age. Do you think? Let's say we turn Newcastle or somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, feeling loved again and all that. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Let the shackles go. Do you think he's still got it in him? I think he has. Some say he's still got it in him.
I think so.
Old, bro.
I don't think he's done. He's just not getting a chance. He's not getting enough chances. If Grealish played week in, week out, you'll see the best of Grealish again. 100%.
And that's where wages kind of is a gift and a curse. These mad wages. You see that the likes of Sancho, I heard it's been linked with Juventus and that, but like Rashford and all that. 1 minute he's linked with Barca, then Nico Williams signed a 10-year deal, which is wild. He said, I'm at home, I'm happy, but deep down, if he got moved to Barca, he'd be gassed to. But that's out of the window. So that might bring Rashford team back in it. But then they're hearing Barca just in Diaz. Huh?
So Nico Williams used that promo to get his big contract, boy. He said, yo, your man, post a little picture of us.
Yeah, but either way, if we went Barca or Stadium, you'd probably be saying the same thing. Happiness, you get what I'm saying? But 10-year contract, blood clot. Must be a nice thing, boy. You get but I heard it's clauses in it though. There's certain things there. I think to protect his side of things and for the club. Blatantly.
He's still got a release clause. He's got £100 million release.
That's what I'm saying. To protect the club as well. It's smart move. You get me? But that leads back to Barca still going to go in for Rashford. However they're going to do it, I don't know. I think Man United would prefer a sale, obviously. Also,
which is what Trent. That's what the Liverpool fans wanted Trent to do, isn't it? What Williams done.
But let's not
what Grealish done as well.
Yeah,
all of that jazz, bro. You get what I'm saying? But in terms of, I don't know, like the wages thing, yeah, it's like even I'm hearing Barca not interested in Diaz. I didn't buy. Wait, who bid for Diaz and got rejected? Was it Bayern?
Barcelona did as well.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, early in the window, Liverpool said no.
But I felt like they wanted. I thought Diaz would be one of the guys on the books. Not that he necessarily should be or not. I thought him and Nunes would probably be part of the guys to leave, and then you bring in other targets.
I think Slot really likes Diaz. So I don't.
Yeah, a good start to the season. The good first half, anyway.
Yeah, he had a good season overall. Really, to be honest with you.
You want to keep him?
I would, yeah. I would keep him.
And if you sold him, would you care? Either way?
Depends who you bring in. All depends who you bring in. There's no point bringing in someone who doesn't get the numbers that he got this season. So I want to keep him.
Yeah, I hear that. And like I said, with the wages, players kind of not fuck themselves because obviously if you're getting a big contract, big wages, you're gonna run with that. But if shit goes wrong.
Yo. He's not as low as much as people are saying. You
know? Sorry to cut you, man. I got a kick.
Catch up, Cav, yeah?
Yeah, bless up, man.
Yeah,
bless up,
catch up soon. I'll shout you still.
I'll shout you. All right.
But yeah, Scants, you know when you're saying like the wages before we wrap up, and shout out to everyone that's still in it. in the stream, by the way. You get me? Big up to all of you. Like, you get me? We go again daily. You get what I'm saying? Hit a like if you ain't hit it yet. Hit a sub if you want to. We do this every day. You get what I'm saying? So big up to everyone that came in here. But no, that's where it goes a bit wrong. Like the Sancho wages, Rashford wages,
That's what I'm saying.
Grealish. It's a bit like I don't feel sorry for them because they're well paid guys. But on the personal one, these men want to play ball, bro.
And
They
it's hard.
still love ball.
Yeah, but it's hard to get a team now when you're on $350 a week, because not a lot of teams can pay that. So if you really want to go play football, then you should be man enough to say, yeah, I'm not playing for wages. I can make that in, like, I don't know, 3-4 years time. If I go to Saudi, I can make that sort of money. Now in my prime age, I want to play football, so take a wage cut.
But it's always easier said than done with wage cuts because, like I said, remember I was saying before on the phone to you a few times, when you got a certain lifestyle and you're paying for certain things,
but like
it's easy to take a wage cut like that. You got there's things behind the scenes, bro.
But if you're playing for the love of the game, like I said, you can make up that money and move to Saudi in like 3-4 years time. That move's still going to be there for you. If you're playing top quality football. In a few years' time, that move's going to be there for you, so you can make up that money. But if you're just lounging around on the bench or playing in the reserves and stuff like that, no one's going to want to pick you up, are they? The Saudi team ain't going to want to pick you up.
They want to, but they're not trying to fuck with that. You get what I'm saying?
They're not going to want to pick you up because you're not playing football. They're not seeing week in, week out.
And with Sancho, bro, kind of feel sorry for the brother a little bit. Do you think he's got something to offer the Prem, or do you think, especially how he was gassed before he come, or do you think the Prem just ain't for him, bro?
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
You don't think he goes to anywhere else? If he went to a Newcastle, if he went to a Spurs, you don't think?
Yeah, I don't think he hasn't got the speed to play on the wings. Like, you look at majority of the wingers who do well in this league, they're rapid, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're quick. They're light-footed. He's more about 1-2s and trying to beat a man with skill rather than trying to beat him with pace. So I don't think he's built for the Premier League, personally. You saw how well he did. Was it last year? Yeah. When he went to Dortmund and they end up going into the Champions League. They got to the Champions League final. Yeah. Look how well he played when he went back there on loan. He didn't set the world alight when he was on loan at Chelsea this year either, did he?
It's mad though, isn't it? You got a British player, English player, but he possibly I don't know, because most people think he's done that here in the Premier. He needs to go like he's better in Germany or go Italy, and maybe it would suit him better.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it would suit his game better.
Because Chelsea were willing to keep him on the books. They're not on it. Big blow for him.
But why? Because of his wages. His wage demand was too high for him. They said,
I swear they asked him to cut it and he went on it. Something like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Something like that, anyway.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're
to that wage cut, boy.
If you want to play football, like I said, you want to play football. If it's about football for you, you can make that money up. Because I'm sure you can weed into your contract. If I have a successful season, my wages go to this.
Yeah, it's so mad, bro, and it's mad because man can't even touch on your club, Liverpool, in terms of transfers, because it's like, when we were speaking off air as well, it's like it's all a bit weird. Like, what do you do? Like, go on, bro.
It's crazy. It's like I said. It's like you. There's no right and there's no wrong answer, is there, to it?
It's fucked though. I know.
You bring one in too early. It's heartless. You don't bring one in.
Especially a striker. We should be looking at anyway. Even before how fortunate with
that's what I'm saying. And then
for a striker anyway.
Yeah. So then if you don't bring one in, they're like, well, why have you brought a striker in? So
bad lad, yeah. So Liverpool, so I'm saying Liverpool might have targets, but they're like, obviously no one.
Well, they're over there now,
true. No one.
Richard Hughes.
So the CEOs and that they're going over to Portugal.
Yeah, they went over to pay the respects. Yeah, they paid the respects today. Nice. Yeah, they went to the wake today. Nice. So and a few players, Thiago, Fabinho, Nunes is over there paying his respects. So
yeah,
Henderson came and paid his respects today.
And Kirkland, I think.
And Kirkland's. So yeah.
it's touchy still. You understand, brother? It's not sunk in, and obviously
Nah, it's still, like I said, they postponed. Like I said last night, they postponed the pre-season because they're meant to go back on Friday. I think it's next Friday. They're meant to go back, so they postponed that now. So probably postponed it for another few days, so maybe the week, midweek next week.
And even for like I was watching a clip of Neves and Cancelo.
Yeah, that was deep,
like
man.
The uncontrollably couldn't control their emotions, especially once you're on that pitch and you hear, especially when like it's raw, still, and then on the pitch and they got the minute silence,
and then the picture comes up on the pitch there.
Horrible, bro. That's their bedroom. You get me? Because remember we were speaking before it got announced at the funeral, they asked Maresca would Neto play. He's been a big part in influencing this in this competition, and they asked him. He said it's up to him, but now I'm led to believe, from what you were telling me, because of the funeral soon as well. I don't know, and they were good. Obviously, the connection with Hampton and all that. Portugal,
so
they're friends.
Flown out there, innit?
Yeah, and so I'm saying, how this affected the Liverpool players. There's other players that, you get me, Ronaldo and all that. This whole Portuguese contingent. You understand, bro?
Well, so, then you wonder, what you would call it, the Nations Leagues. What, a few weeks ago? You get what I mean? Bro. He was part of that team, so
it's deep, bro. Just seeing Kelleher, the goalkeeper, your former goalkeeper, like he's obviously only a few days before, basically, when he passed away with his brother, and he's been put out pictures. You get me, bro, of him at his wedding, bro.
Yeah.
So the shit's deep, bro. You understand? The shit ain't going away, bro. Do you understand? No. It's real. It's raw. So yeah, man. But I hope anyway the family never gets through it. Like, it's not just them. The whole footballing world. You get me. You go from yesterday. I was talking about death and being triggered by it, and then obviously we spoke about obvious stuff with Cav. So
yeah,
matter how every day you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, bro. You know what I mean? So we're all here for it, though. We don't shy away from anything. And yeah, brother, man. We'll catch up tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday when you're free or whatever. But
cool, man.
Everyone in the chat, more time every day or every other day, but mostly every day now. Videos, football in general, updates, transfers, and we have conversations on the panel. The people, them podcasts, whoever's in it, the whole crew. Sometimes there's one or two. So yeah, man, and go check out the Red Pitch podcast as well, man. Big up to my guy Cav. Nice show, man. And shout out to everyone that commented and everyone that stayed, man. You get me? And shout to those just coming in now. Hit a like before I wrap up. If you want to see the show, just rewind. Chatting about all the topics that you see in the thumbnail. Very, very sensitive subjects. Do you get what I'm saying? I did a live yesterday as well on transfers, but obviously on Jota, that was a sensitive conversation. It's bigger than football. And even today's conversation, it's big enough. It's a proper conversation. You know what I mean? So Neil says you reckon they will retire the 20 shirt. That's already been confirmed, Neil.
Yeah.
That's already been confirmed yesterday. That shirt is getting retired. You get what I'm saying? So but yeah, you got anything else anything more to say, Scants, man? Like, obviously, man, there's not much you can really say as a Liverpool fan apart from what's going on.
Not on the moment, man.
It's horrible, bro.
It's just rest in peace to Jota and his brother.
And his parents is deep,
and his parents and his family. Just give them strength, man, to get through this tough time. That's about it, man.
And people in general that's going through similar things, life in general, not just footballers. And we've already spoken it before as well. No one's really spoken it of like the mental part of the players.
Exactly.
You saw Salah when they come out now with his statement, etc., etc. The mental of the players. Remember, the world don't stop in it, unfortunately.
Nah, it don't stop. And like we said, like they're not coming back to pre-season, so are they going to be ready? Is that going to hamper the season? So,
and it's not conversations you want to have now, but
no, exactly. But it's conversations.
It's conversation.
It's going to have, innit?
Yeah,
but what's going to happen?
Madness. But yeah, man, shout out to everyone anyway, man. I appreciate everyone that's left in it. Yeah, man. Big up to you, Lynn, man. Yeah, that was very nice. They had to. I think it was inevitable. This is different. You know what I mean? They had to. Like, yeah, there's no way you keep that number or a player comes in like 10, 15 years to come and he's none the wiser of this really or real connection with the situation and he was number 20 and then what? Nah, we're not doing that. So shout out to everyone that stayed tuned in, that came in and came out. Like I said, appreciate if you hit that like before we come out. Hit that sub if you're new to this. We do this daily now, whether by myself or with Scants or with the others. And I appreciate everyone that's came in, because without you lot, it don't mean nothing. I appreciate people engaging, even the silent listeners, the ones that have engaged in 2 touchy subjects in the last 2 days of my live stream. So yeah, man, big up. I'm gonna leave all 26 of you in there, and I'll see you again tomorrow, probably roughly at the same time. Peace and love. Out.
Peace.